What's up, guys? This is Chris from DraftDashboard.com. Here are my DFS picks for NBA Thursday, February 7th. These picks apply for DraftKings and FanDuel. Before I get started, please drop a like on this video and hit that red subscribe button and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our new videos. In this video, I'm going to go over my top picks for today's NBA slate. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, we'll use the Draft Dashboard tools to make a DFS lineup using the picks we just made. Okay, let's take a look at the point guard position. I like Damian Lillard from the Portland Trail Blazers playing the San Antonio Spurs, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they give up the 6th most fantasy points to opposing point guards. Damian Lillard has scored 34 and 68 fantasy points in his last 2 games, averaging 44.6 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 35 minutes per game with a 30% usage rate. Damian Lillard is $8,600 DraftKings salary. He's $1,000 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 44.1 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 5 times value. There's an implied total of 228.5 points in this game. This is a home game, a fast-paced game. I love Damian Lillard here versus the San Antonio Spurs. So I just wanted to let everybody know we added projected ownership. It first updates mid-afternoon, and then it will be updated throughout the day based on injuries and other information that comes out. So we show the projected ownership right here in the position optimizer, so you can see right next to every player what their projected ownership is for the main DFS slate. So now you can easily see who's going to be chalk, who's going to be low owned. This is one of the most important stats you're going to look at to help build your lineups and pick your players. Okay, who do we have at the shooting guard position? I like Marcus Smart from the Boston Celtics playing the LA Lakers, who have the 7th worst defense overall, and they give up the 11th most fantasy points to opposing shooting guards. Marcus Smart has scored 32, 40, and 11 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 22.4 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 27 minutes per game with a 14% usage rate. Marcus Smart is $5,000 DraftKings salary. He's $400 more on FanDuel, projected at 21.9 fantasy points here tonight. He's going to need about 25 fantasy points to hit 5 times value. That's something he's exceeded in 3 of his last 4 games, and all 4 of his last 4 games versus the LA Lakers. So I like Marcus Smart here versus the Lakers. Real quick, guys, I got great news. For a limited time, we're offering a full 30-day trial to Draft Dashboard. You can try all of our DFS tools for all sports. You can try the position optimizer, where you can see the top players ranked for each position. And we added a new player trends tool, where you can see the top salary differences between FanDuel and DraftKings. It's a really good tool to help you pick out value for the site that you're playing on. Oh, and if you're tired of doing research every day, we just added a cheat sheet that shows hand-picked plays for the slate. No confusing stat lines, no headaches, just a simple cheat sheet that shows the absolute best players for your lineups. Okay, who do we have at the small forward position? I like Aaron Gordon from the Orlando Magic playing the Minnesota Timberwolves, who have a middle-of-the-pack defense overall, and they're also middle of the pack defending opposing small forwards. Aaron Gordon has scored 47, 30, and 15 fantasy points in the last 3 games, averaging 33.6 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 34 minutes per game with a 22% usage rate. Aaron Gordon is $6,600 DraftKings salary. He's $400 more on FanDuel, projected at 34 fantasy points here tonight. That's over 5 times value. This is a home game, a fast-paced game. I hope we haven't pushed our luck with Aaron Gordon. He got 47 fantasy points last game. I'm hoping he doesn't crash. He's got easy 40-point upside in this matchup. I love Aaron Gordon here versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Before I continue with the picks, I'm excited today because we added a new contest for everyone watching. If you want to enter the drawing for $100 PayPal, all you need to do is like this video, hit that subscribe button, and make a quick comment below to be entered into the drawing. We'll reply to a random comment and let you know that you won, and then we'll send you $100 PayPal. So it's that easy, and we pick a new winner every Saturday and announce them in our video. So get your comment in now so I can add another entry for you. Okay, let's take a look at the power forward position. I like LeBron James for the LA Lakers playing the Boston Celtics, who have a really good defense, but LeBron James has scored 40 and 57 fantasy points in his last 2 games, averaging 52.4 fantasy points per game on the season in an average of 35 minutes per game with a 31% usage rate. LeBron James is $10,400 DraftKings salary. He's $100 less on FanDuel, so I love that FanDuel price. Projected at 52.3 fantasy points here tonight, that's 5 times value. LeBron's got 60, 70 point upside. If he plays 40 minutes tonight, he's got a chance to get there. There's a lot of other studs on the slate. This matchup isn't great, so LeBron James ownership is going to be lower than you think. I like LeBron James here versus the Boston Celtics. Okay, moving on to the center position. I like Montrezl Harrell from the LA Clippers playing the Indiana Pacers, who have the 3rd best defense overall, but they give up the 9th most fantasy points to opposing centers. Montrezl Harrell has scored 39, 25, and 30 fantasy points in his last 3 games, averaging 26 fantasy points per game on the season with a 22% usage rate. Montrezl Harrell is $7,200 DraftKings salary. He's $800 more on FanDuel, so I love that DraftKings price. Projected at 38.3 fantasy points here tonight. That's well over 5 times value. There's an implied total of 217 points in this game. Remember, Tobias Harris has been traded, so Montrezl Harrell is going to get more minutes, a more secure role. I love Montrezl Harrell here versus the Indiana Pacers. If you want to try all these daily fantasy tools for yourself, click the link in the description below this video or just go to draftdashboard.com. You can use our DFS lineup optimizer to build quality lineups using our picks and your own custom player pool. Click the link in the description below this video and try all these daily fantasy tools right now. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit that bell icon so you can get instant updates whenever we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, please smiggity smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Oh, and please comment below with your favorite player for this NBA slate. I love to hear what you guys have to think. Thanks again, and good luck.